Hi, this is the demo for NoteAnchor, the online web note-taking app. Here we're greeted by the login page, which prompts us to enter our email address, our password, and then log in. We can see that if we enter an email that the account has not been created into the login page, for example, tim123@gmail.com, and if we enter any password, it'll prompt us that the email does not exist. So the email that we added has not been registered as a user into the database. So we can cross this message out. And then we can go to the sign up page. Here we're told to add a email address, first name, password, and confirm the password that we've added. It also has the ability to tell apart any unique users. So if there's an account created by an email already, you cannot have another account created by the same email. So for example, there's been an account created by this email already. And if we put in our first name, any password, and then if we try to sign up, it'll tell us that email already exists. So now if we try to create an email with a different account, for example, Khalil123@gmail.com, we got our name. And then it also has the ability to check for specific restrictions on passwords. Here we have set that a password length of 7 must be reached for security reasons. So we can have, for example, if you have a password that's less than 7 characters long, it'll give us an error that password must be at least 7 characters long. We can delete this error. We can continue to try to make an account with Khalil123@gmail.com. It'll prompt us to fill out the next field before we continue to sign up. This time our password will be more than 7 characters long. And now if we click sign up, it'll allow us to make an account, prompt us that the account was created. We can take this away. It'll prompt us that welcome with our first name. Here we can add any notes that we want. We can add anything we want. We can resize it to see more of it if we have a larger note. We can click add note, and then it's prompted that the note is added, and we can see all of our notes here. We hover over it. We can add any more notes. We can click add note, and then we can delete any notes that we want. So we can delete a note. Here we can see that there's a logout. We can log out of this account. And then we can try to sign into this account. We can sign into any account. The database is able to hold multiple users across multiple accounts. The passwords are also protected by a hash encryption. So it is a secure way to hold your email address, your password, accounts, and your notes. After we log out, we're greeted by the login page once again. We can now enter the email that we just created our account with. We can enter the password associated with this account, and we can log in. We can see that we have the prompt message that we've logged in successfully. We can close that. We can see this is the old note that we created beforehand, and all of the notes associated with the user and with this email will be stored into the database, and then we can access them whenever we want. We can add any more new notes that we want. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.